Hey everyone, my name is Riley, and in this video we will be comparing Namecheap to Porkbun. These companies are two of the biggest domain registrars. However, there are some major differences that we will be covering in this video. Before we jump in, if you want to grab a domain with either Porkbun or Namecheap after watching this video, you can grab the best possible deals and discounts for both of these domain registrars using the links down in the description. Not only will it give you the best discount, but that is how I keep the lights on here, and it also helps out the channel. Without further ado, let's jump right in. Let's start out by taking a look at pricing. This is of course super important when it comes to buying a domain, and let's look for this simple domain, geforcenorthtest.com. Now we can see right here on Porkbun, for this domain, this is going to cost us $6.99 per year and then renew at $10.37 for each year after this. Alternatively, on Namecheap, it is a little bit more expensive to start off with at $7.98. However, we do have this discount code that we can use, Newcome598, and this is going to allow us to drop that price by $2 in the first year and buy this domain for $5.98. So at first glance, it looks like Namecheap is going to be the cheaper option. However, let's go ahead and add both of these to the cart and see if that makes any changes. So we now have this domain added to the cart on both Porkbun and Namecheap. So let's start out with Namecheap. We have the domain registration. This is currently $7.98. Let's then go ahead and put in this promo code Newcome598. And just like that, this discount is going to be applied. So we can see with the domain registration, we have GeForce North Test for $5.98 for the first year. And then we also have this small icon fee for 18 cents. Domain privacy. Now this is super important, and you essentially need to have this with every domain that you buy. Otherwise, people will literally just be able to Google your domain and see all of your information. Now this is pretty standard on every single domain provider to provide this, and Namecheap is no different. We have this right here. Also, we do need to add SSL protection. So without this, we are of course going to be paying the $5.98 per year. However, we do need to add this SSL, and the reason is to get this little padlock icon in the corner to show the connection is secure. If you do not have this, then anytime somebody tries to access your website, they will be given this error right here and basically told that you might be a scammer. So we really need to go ahead and add this to the cart. And this is going to jump up the price dramatically. We went from paying $5.98 for the first year of this domain to now having to pay $12.15 with this positive SSL. On top of this, that is only for the first year. You can see that when these actually renew for the second year, the third year, and so on, the domain is going to jump up to $13.98 and the SSL is going to jump up to $13.20. This means that for Namecheap, in the first year, we paid $12.15. However, in the second year, we are going to be paying over $27 for that same domain. Now let's take a look at Porkbun. So we once again have this exact same domain in the basket. However, for the domain registration, this is $6.99 for the first year and renews at $10.37. The awesome thing about Porkbun is the fact that we get SSL certificate included. Remember, we have to pay extra for this, $5.99 for the first year and then $13.20 4 years after. But this is included in this price with Porkbun. Once again, we have this who is privacy. This is the thing that protects the domain from being searched up and people being able to find your information. So comparing these prices in both the first and second year, Porkbun is going to be a lot cheaper. Now, you might think it's just as easy as me saying, okay, go with Porkbun, it's a lot cheaper. However, there is still a reason that all of the domains that I have are through Namecheap. And the reason that all of my domains I have on Namecheap is simply because the user interface is a lot nicer and a lot cleaner. If I want to go in and change any of my domains or cancel something or update them to go to a different website, all I have to do is go to that domain, click on manage, and then all of my backend settings are shown right here It's super simple and easy to navigate, and the user interface on Namecheap makes this a lot easier. Alternatively, with Porkbun, this is the user interface right here. It's unappealing to say the least. This means that you have one of two options. You either just struggle and click around with Porkbun trying to figure out what to do, or you have to go to a YouTube tutorial, and even with a YouTube tutorial, it's pretty confusing to see what to do. So what I would say is Namecheap and Porkbun are really for different types of people. If you are like an affiliate marketer, or for whatever reason, you need to be buying 50, 100, 200 different domains every single year, then Porkbun is going to be the better option because of that cheaper price per domain. However, with Namecheap, it is more expensive. However, personally, I do not mind paying an extra $10 per year for the ease of use and how clean and user-friendly Namecheap is. It really feels like Namecheap is the more premium option, and whatever I want to do on Namecheap, I can do a lot easier. So if you are just buying 1 or 2 domains for your Shopify store, or you are building a WordPress website, I would recommend going with Namecheap. It's just a lot easier to set everything up and will save you a lot of stress and hassle. Alternatively, if you are buying many different domains per year, the cost per domain is going to start adding up. So this is where I would recommend Porkbun instead. So that is my guide on Namecheap versus Porkbun. If you found this video valuable, don't forget to smash that like button and tap that subscribe button. And until next time, take it easy.